Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. What's going on? What's popping? What's cracking, lacking? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top. We're going to bring others with us. What's good? What's cracking, lacking? Everything's popping. Everything's good. I'm trying to make sure everything comes up on camera that I can see myself. You guys can see me. And then, boom, everything's going down. So that's good. So what's going on a Sunday night? Did you guys get a chance to check out none other than Real Housewives of Potomac was Real Housewives of Potomac was going down, baby. I was like, OMG, it's going down like you wouldn't even believe. I was like, Ashley talking about Ashley is just like she knows what's up, she knows what's going on, but basically she can't talk about it and she won't talk about it, and everybody else is questioning Ashley like, why ain't you talking about your business when you all up in everybody else's business? So that's the situation with that. So I'm just like, So I think we got it fixed. Is it fixed? Let's see. Yes, it's fixed. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac season 4, episode 10. It's going down. Let's just talk about the situation. We got none other than Monique talking about she wants to drag somebody when she's pregnant. I was like, damn, Monique, you don't fight in front of your enemies because you just said recently that, Giselle's not your girl. So, like, why are you fighting in front of people with your girl? I know Candice is immature. She got a lot to learn too as well. She don't know the circle. She don't know the fold. She don't know what's going down, but it is going down. But before we get started, let me let you guys know this live is brought to you by Liz's Jewels. See the necklace I got on? It's sponsored by Liz's Jewels. You know what I'm saying? The website is right there in the corner. You can see it right there in these earrings too as well. So check her out. She got what you need. She got what you want. She got necklace, bracelets, rings, chokers, children jewelry, and male jewelry too as well. And on top of that, it has no lead and no nickel too as well. And the jewelry is very affordable too as well. So check her out. I'm telling you, check her out and tell her that you came through Mary Jane, baby. So check out Liz's Jewels. So let's get into it. So what did you guys think about this episode tonight? I was just like, it was a lot of cattiness. It was a lot going on. You had Giselle basically running a damn thing. You know what I mean? She pointed the finger at Karen, telling Karen, saying Karen is not also good and she's not also clean, and plus why are you apologizing to Ashley, trying to be cool with Ashley when you was talking junk about her when it was at the picnic table over there at Katie's house. And then also Giselle pointed to Monique, like, how do you feel about the situation, Monique, about what Candice is doing? She's not getting it. And it's just like, that's when Monique went in, was saying her piece, basically defending Ashley. And then at that time and point, Candice jumped up on, because Monique is saying, oh, you attacking her and stuff like that. And she was like, what do you mean attacking? What about what she did? What about all the things that Ashley did too as well? And she's just like, yo, everybody is bringing up the situation about me saying that, Ashley's not really trying to have a baby, because everybody's asking her to talk about it, especially Giselle. She talked about it to Monique. Hey, Mind Garden, how you doing? Oh, it's good to see you too, Mind Garden. It's good to see you. What's good? What's popping? What's cracking lacking with you? So it's like crazy with the situation going on with that. But I'm just like, damn, Candice got her back up against the wall, because Candice is with older, mature women too as well, that know the game, know the circle, and know how to manipulate things and stir the pot and keep it moving, because they've been doing this with each other for a long time. And Candice is new in the circle. So when she says something with this person, that person, and she thinking, her confidants, or she's having a good conversation and she's just being open, it ends up biting her in the butt when she talks to Giselle. It bites her in the butt sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And then also, Candice, kind of repeat things too as well, when she repeated what Monique said about, Katie looking like Emma style. And then, Giselle going around saying, oh, Monique said Katie looks like a slave. Like, okay, like, damn. And then when Monique and, Candice got into that conversation, Candice was like, yo, I did not say that you said she was a slave. That's Giselle's words. And Monique was like, yeah, because, Giselle's my enemy. Giselle doesn't like me. Yeah, that's something she would say, a slave or whatever. So they know the deal. So I don't know why Monique would be arguing with Candice in public, knowing that Giselle pointed to Monique to basically go at Candice, like, oh, Candice is gonna say a word. Monique didn't have to say anything. She could have just been like, you know what, let bygones be bygones and let's try to move forward. But It is what it is with that situation. I was just like, okay, here we go. So let's start it off. So we have none other than, Giselle, and we have Robin basically doing some shopping, and Giselle was throwing shade like, I ain't trying to wait no 6 months to get my house done and finished. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on the contractors. I'm gonna be doing all that this and stuff, doing all this and that. Basically, kind of like throwing a shot at Robin, because Robin, it's the truth though. Robin has been working on this property she's supposed to be flipping, and it's been like 6 months or whatever. So it is a problem. It is a situation with that. So basically, Giselle is throwing shade. Hey, Candy girl, what you doing? How you doing? What's good? Let me see if Mind Garden has a channel. Okay, you guys check out Mind Garden and check out Candy Girl. Check out their channels. They're YouTubers too as well. Check them out. They got content. See what's good. See what's popping. So basically, Giselle was really just throwing shade at Robin, basically saying that, oh, you don't have this. I mean, like, it's taking you so long to flip your house. I'm not trying to have that. And then congratulations to Giselle. She got her house. She got it for $9 and change. She got a good price for her. And basically, she's going to be adding another deck onto the house. But she's going to get it done in time and fast and in a fashion. Katie is the other girl I was talking about. So it's basically, you have, Giselle basically throwing shade or whatever. So they having that little conversation or whatever about the house flipping, and then we move on from that. And then basically Giselle is telling Robin that she needs to apologize. Hey, how you doing, Linda? Check out Linda too. She has a channel. Check out her channel too. She's a YouTuber too as well. Check out these channels. Check out Mind Garden, Candy Girl, and Linda Mo. I think I'm saying it right. Check out their channels. They got love out here. Check them out. Show them some support. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. I'm just clicking that video. Click the like button. You know what I'm saying? Click the like button on me too. Click that subscribe button on me too. Click that subscribe button on them too as well. So we get to this situation where basically Giselle was like, yo, you need to apologize, Robin, because the way that because Ashley felt like you should have came to her, and basically you should have pulled her to the side and said, hey, let me tell you this information, because we already know Robin didn't want to say anything about the situation. If Robin would have kept her mouth closed, then it would have been all good. It would have been no problem. But then Robin was at Candice's house, and basically they end up talking about the situation and how, about, Ashley may not really be wanting to have a baby, because this is what Candice is thinking. And then Candice was like, I heard Michael say that he want to, do something. Hey, Smith, how you doing? What's up? And so we have that situation when they're sitting there, and and so Robin didn't really want to say nothing. Hey, Keisha Marie, how you doing? What's up? What's popping? I think you have a channel too as well. I'm not sure. Let me check out. Keisha Marie, she does have a channel. I think it looks like she's going to be putting a lot of content on her channel, because she has a nice picture and shit like that. It looks good. She got the heart shape. So, check each other out, subscribe, let's get these numbers up. Everybody needs to get to 1,000, you know what I mean? And just keep going and keep going, keep going and keep going and keep going. That's how it be. So we have this situation where, so Robin didn't even want to say anything about, the situation where him and Michael say that he wanted to actually give fellatio to another male at the party that they was attending. You know what I'm saying? And so, but, Giselle basically told Robin, oh, you know what happened? You say something about it. So then, Robin was like, well, Giselle, you brought it up. You threw me under the bus. Basically, you started it. You could have, do you think that you should have brought, Ashley to the side and told her what was up, what the conversation was going to be about? So Ashley's husband's a serial groper, and they just had a baby. Amen. Yes, they did. They did just have a baby. He got a lot of stories out here on him. But she likes it. I love it. She's happy. She got that baby she wants. She's still married. So hey, girl, do your thing, Ashley. Oh, no problem, Marie. It's all good, Keisha Marie. So Giselle is just like, yo, you need to say sorry. You need to say this. You need to say that. And Robin was like, you're the one brought it up. You forced me to say whatever. I didn't want to bring it up. And so then Giselle is thinking about it. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, now Giselle was like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this. It's not my fault. So Giselle is basically claiming that she's only 4% of the problem, and so therefore she's going to apologize to Ashley and maybe she should have brought Ashley to the side and told Ashley what was up, that people going to say something about Michael, giving fellatio. So if anything, it should have been Robin, and it should have been, Giselle basically bring Ashley to a side or bring her to the bathroom or tell her what's up, what was going on with the situation. But like I first said, Robin didn't even want to talk about the situation. She wasn't going to say nothing about it because she thought she was dreaming. She thought maybe it was something not true. But once Candice, confirmed it, hey, Chef Disaster, how you doing? What's up? What's popping? What's cracking lacking with you? You guys, please check out Chef Disaster channel too as well. Check out his channel. He got a lot of content, a lot of peace, love, happiness, Tupac Shakur, and basically, people loving each other and being respectful to each other and just talking about, topics. Check him out on Tuesdays. Check out Chef Disaster on Tuesdays, baby. So we have that situation. So now we have, Giselle, she's feeling like maybe she should say sorry too as well. So then Robin was like, okay, but Robin still feels like she was thrown under the bus. And if you look at it, anybody can get it when it comes to Giselle, because she basically threw Robin under the bus to confront Ashley when Ashley was already in an argument with Candice and everything like that. Then after that little argument Candice and Ashley had at Candice's house, Giselle was like, Robin, didn't you hear something else? Didn't you hear something about Michael? So it's just like, what is going on with this situation? What is going on? I'm glad you're doing good. That's cool, Chef Disaster. And so now we move on to Chris is in the building. Basically he's talking to his girlfriend, his wife. He's talking to Candice, and basically he's having an argument with Candice, and Candice was like, oh, you're not listening, you're not paying attention. And Candice is just being she's just being very combative. She's going back and forth with him because basically he's just basically trying to make the situation better between Candice and her mother. And he was like, I've been telling you how to do this and how to do that for a while. I've been telling you how to handle the situation, and you don't even listen to me as well, because Candice is complaining about her mother don't listen, her mother ignores her, and which is true. Candice's mother is the one that actually making Candice the way that she is, because Candice is not all the way together, and she's still like childlike because her mother told her that she had mental illness, she had this, she had that, sitting at the breakfast table basically, and her mom spoils her rotten like she's a princess. And then when Candice doesn't do the things that her mother wants her to do, her mother goes in, and her mother is not apologetic. Oh, thank you so much, Chef Disaster. I really appreciate you. One love to my brother. You guys check out Chef Disaster. Check him out. He's about peace, love, how a man should treat a woman, how a man should love a woman. And he's talking about Tupac and his conspiracies. And also he's a chef, so he actually be giving you guys some recipes on his channel too as well. He be cooking it up. Some oxtails and stuff like that. Shit that I can't cook. I don't even know how to cook oxtails. So moving on from this situation, so Chris is telling Candice, like, you treated me just like, your mother treats you. And she was like, I don't want to hear it. It's not the same thing. It is the same thing, because she's actually have learned behavior. Her learned behavior comes from her mother. You know what I mean? How her mother is mean. Her mother don't let you get a word in. Her mother only see things her way. Her mother, doesn't have a eye for insight or to have compassion for her daughter and the way that she feels about the situation. It's either her way or no way. And this is the same way Candice is acting towards Michael right now. So Candice is upset. Candice got that mean face on, and she's upset. She's mad with Michael, and basically she's like, this is not the same thing. You're accusing me of something that I'm not, and I told you, don't compare me. You hurt my feelings. And then she starts to cry because Chris is basically telling her, you are too emotional. You get way too emotional over your mother. She's like, why can't I get emotional? Like, come on, you're a grown woman, you married. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking about having children. Like, you need to handle the situation like an adult. Like, get counseling for yourself. And then on top of that, when it comes to you and your husband, you don't let the problems that you and your mother have come between you and your husband, even though your mom is sleeping in the house and staying vacations in the house that you two guys live in because she owns the house. But I would too if I was paying $4,800 a month. You know what I'm saying? I'll come and vacate, but I wouldn't do that to my daughter. That's crazy. So anyways, Candice is upset. She's mad. She's pissed. And, I get one thing Michael shouldn't have said. He shouldn't have said you're emotional, because he knew that was going to trigger something with her, and it did trigger something with her. And so now she gets upset because he's tired of the bull crap. He's like, the Candice and her mother situation is just like little kids, like two very immature little children. And it's just crazy. So basically she runs out. I'm mad, I'm upset, I want to talk to you, I'm done, like, you doing this. It's like just like her mother would do. She's acting just like her mother in this situation with Chris. But how can you blame, I mean, how can you, I think his name is Chris, how can you blame Candice? Because this is the way her mother raised her, this is the way her mother taught her. So therefore she has to relearn a lot of things and how to have social skills and dealing with people, because she really doesn't know how to deal with people in a setting that she is on this show, because these ladies are tricky, they lie, they conniving, and basically they would like to have a moment for you to be on the show, but they can say, aha, look, I got that moment. And she doesn't realize that, because that's why she keeps running her mouth and talking to everybody, not realizing some of these ladies ain't her friend, and they gonna switch and turn on her. So it is what it is. So basically she threatened to beat him up, she threatened to push him out the way, she threatened to run him over with her car, just like her mother hit her in the face with a pocketbook. Violent tendencies. She's just like her mother, and she needs some help for that, and it's not her fault. That's the way that she was raised. And her daddy was too busy having a whole nother family somewhere else, and I guess stepdaddy didn't want nothing to do with it, because her mother seems very mean. Let me tell you, her mother is ridiculous. Then we got none other than Karen. She's chilling with her husband. She's trying to do things a little bit different, and things a little right now. You know what I'm saying? She's filming with her husband more, making sure he get a paycheck, and she's doing fun activities with Ray. You know what I'm saying? She's doing her thing. It is what it is. And so then we get to Monique and we get to Ashley. They're shopping, and basically the conversation is about Candice. Candice this. Oh, Candice, I think Candice is wrong for this. I think Candice is wrong for that. Oh, Candice had a butter knife. Monique, you had an umbrella. Monique, you went and got Sherman's ex-girlfriend that got on TV and said Sherman was picking up, girls in the park and paying money for them. And you had that girl filming, and you was bringing that girl everywhere. You put the umbrella near Robin's throat. You was doing a whole lot too as well. I know you pregnant. I know you done calm down. You done change, but you can't just be throwing your friends under the bus, especially when it came to Ashley, because Ashley was coming after you about your miscarriage, about you drinking and everything like that, where you even stopped drinking on the show and everything, and your husband was literally embarrassed. Thank you for smashing that like button. I really do appreciate that. Please, everybody, hit the like button. Check out all the YouTubers that are in my chat. Check out their channel. Show them some love, because we all out here trying to make it, trying to get them views, trying to get them subscribers, and basically put on a show for you. So you guys, please hit them up and hit me up too as well. Let's hit each other up. Let's just share the love, baby. We got to share this love out here in these streets, man, because sometimes we don't get none. So we got that situation, and Ashley's basically, she's going through a lot. And at this time, we didn't know that Ashley knew that Michael was going to be facing charges for groping a cameraman at, the Rainbow Party, because Monique said that Michael groped the cameraman at the Rainbow Party, where Michael was supposed to be crying and all feeling some type of way, because, it was a Rainbow Party, and it's about miscarriages, and Ashley had a miscarriage, and she's been trying to get pregnant. So basically that conversation was about Candice, like, and so then boom, we get Robin. She's the first one to show up on the set, that she gets the information, that she get the text that Michael has been charged, and basically he can face 2 to 10 years, 2 to 5 years. How many years he can face for groping the cameraman. And she's like, oh my goodness. They're like all shocked, like, what is going on? You got Wendy Williams. She's on the set basically. And she's talking shit about Ashley and Michael. Wendy Williams went in on them. Thank you so much for sharing the stream. I appreciate it. So we have this situation, and so she's basically like, what's going on? Because everybody been saying that their relationship is not cool, especially Ashley, not Ashley, but Giselle. She's gonna be talking about it. And we also have Robin talking about it. We have Robin even was like, yo, my husband do not chill with my husband do not chill with Ashley's husband or anything like that. They don't spend no time alone or whatever. And this is what Robin was saying on Watch What Happens Live. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. So we have that little situation, and so then we have Candice and Monique talking, and basically Monique was like, oh, this situation happened at my Rainbow Party. So it was the black cameraman that happened at the Rainbow Party, but what happened is they didn't find, I guess they couldn't find a cameraman to testify, or they couldn't find enough evidence, so the charges were dropped. You know what I mean? They couldn't proceed with the charges against Michael, which which is Ashley's husband, and they're talking about like, whoa. And this is why, Candice is coming up with the conclusion that, you have Michael being charged with groping a man, then you have him talking about he wants to give fellatio to another man. Then there's been other stories out about, Michael, which is Ashley's husband. And so everybody's talking about, but Candice is the only one saying something about it. And so people are pointing at her to say something and looking at her. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Chef Disaster. And so we have none other than Ashley. She's with Katie, and she's with Kate or Katie. And basically they're sitting over here basically shopping for her little hold down showdown party that they gonna have, that's gonna be going down, or whatever the case may be. And then Ashley gets a call from Giselle. Was like, did you see the newspapers? What newspapers? Nobody reads the newspapers anymore. Did you see the blogs? I don't even know why I said newspapers. I think I said newspaper because I was watching this show earlier, and they had mad newspapers in this show. So we have that situation. And then, Ashley, she's on the phone with Giselle. Basically, Giselle was like, I heard the news. Did you hear about Michael being charged? He's gonna be facing time. What's going on? What's good? Ashley was like, I know about it. I can't say anything about it. I know about it the whole time. Then, Giselle put two to two together. Oh, that's probably why you really got upset when Candice was accusing, Michael of saying, that fellatio situation and everything like that about, wanting to give one of the husbands fellatio. And so, Ashley was like, yeah, because, I'm dealing with this case, and then now I have Candice and also Chris, and also, Robin saying that Michael wanted to give fellatio to a guy at the party. So it is what it is. And so then we got Ashley, then we have, Monique, she's chilling with, Candice, and basically the subject is still about Ashley. They're still about talking about Ashley, and Monique is like, basically, just don't act like her, don't behave like Ashley, you're becoming a new Ashley. She said that in the past, and she said you letting her get you angry and upset, you acting like a child and stuff like that. Monique, was you acting like a child last season? Was you acting like a child the season before? Like, you chastising her and stuff like that and putting her down. It's not like you're really trying to encourage her. It seems like you're trying to say that she's the bad person, when Ashley came after you and attacked you, Giselle was after you, and then on top of that, you was doing stuff to attack them too as well. And right now, Candice is actually the only one actually speaking the truth, because Monique feels the same way, because every time Monique gets in her confessional, what is she doing? She's shading Ashley and her relationship with Michael. Not every time, but most of the time. And we got Giselle shading Ashley and Michael. We have, Karen shading Michael and Ashley, and you have Robin shading Ashley and Michael. Only person that really ain't shading nobody is actually, Katie. Katie ain't shading nobody. She ain't talking junk about nobody. Now she just there. But Katie did have a nice house. I did like that house that she had out there in the country. Let me tell you, I was like, oh shit. So we just have this situation, and plus Ashley's not receiving what Monique is saying too as well, because Monique was like, yo, you need to fix that situation with your mom, because you bring up your mom and you don't want nobody else to talk about her. She was like, well, if she don't want nobody else to talk about her mom, she has that right. Just like these ladies don't want you talking about their boyfriends, their husbands, or whatever. If she don't want you to talk about her mom, she don't want you to talk about her mom. You guys bring up her mom all the time, so she's gonna get pissed and get upset, because the season when Candice first came on the show, that they say, oh, Candice's mother's paying for everything. It's Candice's mother's paying for the ring. She's paying for the wedding. And they shaded her about that. So now that her and her mother's having, emotional and physical problems with each other, they want to talk about it even more when they were shading her mother supporting her. So it's not coming from a good place when they are talking about Candice's mother. They're shading her, Now they don't shade her on the money part. They shade her on the part that her and her mother can't get along. And so, and for some reason, Monique think that Candice should fly above all the bullshit, but Monique couldn't fly above the bullshit. And once Monique dropped that baby, she gonna be back to it. And so then we have, what's her name? Giselle, she's in a core with, Ashley, and basically she is apologizing to Ashley, saying sorry to Ashley for what she did. And Ashley was like, you don't have to bring up anything you don't want to. So Ashley was like, I'm not going to bring up anything I don't want to bring up. I'm not going to talk about anything I don't want to talk about or whatever. So Ashley got her strong face on. Let me tell you, Ashley is here to stay. She ain't going to let nobody run her off. Ain't no cameraman, ain't no fellatio, ain't being caught in a dungeon, ain't nothing y'all could do or say that can stop Ashley from loving her man Michael. She's happy, she's satisfied, she's living a good life. life. She got a restaurant. She got a nice big old condo. She got a prenup. And she got a rich husband. She ain't trying to hear nothing. She said, none of you ladies are going to drag my man tonight. I was like, oh. She was going in, baby. I was like, Ashley's a trip. But Ashley's getting... And right here, these ladies are sitting right now. You have Robin. You have Monique. You have Candice. You have, Karen. They're sitting right now discussing, Ashley's situation with her husband being facing these charges of groping the cameraman. And they're all talking about it. But yet, they don't want to bring it up in front of her face. The only person that's willing to bring it up and talk about it is Candice. Because Candice is not scared of Ashley. She stood on her square. Salute to Ashley. She sure did. Ashley ain't playing around. And so basically, Candice is right here about to apologize or say like, she's sorry or whatever the difference may be between her and Ashley. But then, and then Karen is saying something, and so then you have, Giselle saying, oh, Karen, you said you gave her a high five, you gave Robin a high five, and you hugged Robin when Robin said that, Michael was out here giving fellatio and all the whole 9 yards. And then so she started with Karen. She threw Karen under the bus. So now Ashley and Karen going back and forth, and that's what Giselle does, and that's what she did. And then also on the top, at the same time, when Candice was trying to say, trying to make amends with Ashley or try to just move on to a different time and talk about it, that's when Giselle was like, what do you think about the situation, Monique? How do you think Candice is judging? They're all judging Ashley. They're all judging her situation with her husband. But only person that's taking a fall for the judging is actually Candice. Candice is taking a fall because she's speaking out loud, but they're all talking about Ashley and judging her too as well. So it is what it is. And so it goes down like that. So now Candice has Giselle saying that she's negative, that she's judging. She has Robin saying that she's judging, but Robin is trying to be real nonchalant about it because Robin really don't give a shit. And so then we have Monique. She jumps in and basically she gives a whole speech, a whole sermon about what Candice should do, what Candice shouldn't do. And Candice was like, yo, don't be coming at me. You had an umbrella at somebody's neck. You're talking this and that. Candice is just like, yo, I don't want to hear that from you. Like, we supposed to be cool, but yeah, you downing me in front of the people I got beef with. And basically you're accusing me of attacking Ashley when you know Ashley has attacked me and has attacked you. Why can't you just sit down and be quiet? And then here goes Monique, I'm not gonna be your yes girl. So Monique is trying to teach her something, but she ain't teaching her the right way too as well. And she's doing it among enemies. If you're gonna correct somebody, don't correct them among their enemies and your enemies too as well, that you poor claim to be your enemies or whatever. That word got stuck on me. So Jackie and Ashley argue. They have a big confrontation. Jackie was like, karma is the B where you getting your karma back. I could say whatever I want to say. Karen is just like, yo, listen, I ain't Candice right now. You ain't gonna judge me. You ain't gonna tell me what I can say. You getting your karma. So I can laugh and I can talk about, I can give anybody a hug that I want to give a hug to, when I want to, how I want to. You ain't gonna stop me. Giselle ain't gonna stop me. None of y'all gonna stop me. Yes, I said it, and what? But Karen is so wrong too at the same time, because Karen is like, yo, listen, after going to the Himalayan, pink salt, pink salt, it opens up new doors for me and Ray, and in the next minute she's cussing the hell out of Ashley. I'm just like, way too much. So Candice is crying, but Candice is looking at these ladies as grown women, people to be idols to as well. Not idols, but people to be role models for her too as well. And also like mother figures, but they ain't trying to do that with her. Basically, and she gets the short end of the stick all the time. Sometimes she deserved the short end of the stick, but this time I don't think she did. I think, Giselle came in and she was stirring the pot. Even Ashley said that she was upset with the situation with Robin and Giselle because usually Giselle was cooking the pot, and then basically Robin was stirring the spoon, and Ashley was like, I usually stir that spoon. That's why I'm really so pissed. She's just pissed that they didn't let her in on what was going on. So it is what it is. I was just like, hey, it's going down. And Robin could care two shits about this whole situation, and basically Ashley's like, whatever. Ashley's holding strong. She's holding it down. And basically Karen's like, I ain't got to kiss your ass. I ain't got to kiss this person ass. I ain't got to kiss nobody ass. You see Robin over there just laughing because they know Giselle stirred the pot. And basically this is when Karen was like, yo, Karma's a bitch. And why she got on Gucci? Everybody be wearing Gucci. We're gonna have to stop watching these shows with you black people wearing Gucci. So moving on from that situation, Karen was a mess. Karen just went crazy. But it is what it is. And then now we got Monique talking about she gonna drag Candice or whatever, because Candice was like, basically, you're not gonna sit here and, chastise me and put me down and act like I'm the one bringing up the whole situation. Everybody else keep bringing up everything. Once again, it was brought up at the table again. Candice wasn't trying to bring up shit at the table, but they brought it all up again. So it is what it is. Ashley was like, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, but I can't talk about it. And Karen is like, oh, the lady that does all this drama, all this crap, she can't talk about something. She can't say what's going on in a situation. She's in everybody's business. They did Karen. And when they talked about Karen not living in Great Falls and not renting her house, and also in the beginning of the episode, we have Giselle basically shade Karen and say Karen, don't own her own house and the IRS is going to take her house. So, Karen is like, at this point, I ain't kissing nobody's ass. And Monique is talking about, you going to drag her while you're 9 months pregnant? Come on. And you're telling Candice to calm down and be more ladylike. And what you are pregnant talking about dragging somebody, and then you judging her, and you fell for the okie doke too as well, because the only reason why Giselle included Giselle don't include Monique in nothing. So she included Monique to get in on the bandwagon and chastise, Candice. And when they all do the same thing. And so Monique fell for the okie doke. And then she just started arguing with Candice, and it just went down like that. And she was ready to fight her. I was like, yo, she's talking about she gonna drag her. It's like, yo, they be wildin'. So that's basically it. And it's supposed to kick off next episode. It's supposed to be going down. Let me tell you, it is a mess. But you guys, please check out Liz's Jewels. This live is sponsored by Liz's Jewels. She has tons of different type of necklace, from casual to dress down to work attire, business attire, black tie attire, and also spring, summertime, all different types of jewelry, all different types of colors, shapes, sizes, chokers, necklace, bracelets made from all different types of different material. There's no lead, there's no nickel, and the material and the necklace. So she got bracelets, there's rings, there's necklaces, there's earrings, there's children jewelry too as well, and there's also male jewelry. So check out Liz's Jewels over there. Check out everybody that's up in the chat room. Check out Chef Disaster. Check him out. Check out his YouTube channel. Show him some love. Check out Candy Girl. Check out Keisha Marie. Check out Candy Girl again. Check out Mrs. Smith. Check out Linda. And check out Mind Garden. Check them out. Check out their channels. So we'll get back into it. We'll talk about some things coming up pretty soon. There's a lot of drama going on. There's a lot of drama going on in these streets. But yo, I had the rest this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for coming. I really do appreciate it. Bless you. Bless your family. Wish you well, love, prosperity, health, healing, and a stable platform, a stable everything, just to be stable, just to be all set, just to have your mind right, just to be able to deal with Monday, because Monday's coming, and Monday is the beginning of the week. Monday is the beginning of all the shit that's gonna be flowing down for the week. But hopefully that each and every one of you guys have a wonderful, blessed prosperity, and you have safe travels too as well, and you make that money, you make that cheddar, you make them dollars, and also you make yourself happy too as well, and do something for yourself. I appreciate all y'all coming through, hitting that like button. Thank you, Chef Disaster. Peace, I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We want to bring others with us. For real, for real. That's what we gonna do. We gonna share the love, my friends. Thank you. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Peace, I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. I know I turned it off, didn't I? Am I still recording? Yes.